Do you have, it's very hard to talk on average and things like that, but any similar case or things like that, that a company didn't have any system or control when they had a price in mind, and when they implemented, they actually got much more money than they were thinking or asking for?
Absolutely, and it's good that you mentioned that. Like the kind of services that we provide and preparing for selling, if at the end they don't sell, their company still runs better because of you have a second layer of management that can take care when the owner is not there, so the company becomes less dependent of the owner. You have your detailed accounting that is now being done. We always suggest them a top 10 in the country where they are active instead of the cheapest one possible, because at the end, a potential buyer will never trust the numbers of the cheapest accounting company in the country. So choose wisely, choose a good one. All these kind of aspects, whether you sell or not, your company will run smoother if you have implemented them. If you have all your processes documented properly, like if somebody is sick, if you need to fire somebody, if for whatever reason, maybe you want to teach AI how to replace certain people within your workforce, if you have all your processes documented, we call them SOPs, if you have it all standardized and documented, it makes your life so much easier if later on you want to develop the business further, or if you want to sell to somebody. So whether you sell or not, it's an advantage for the company. And to get back to your question, what we on average see is that if you're not prepared and you try to sell, you have two issues. First of all, you will not have a lot of attention of potential buyers, because these buyers, they might see 100 opportunities a month and they screen your company as one of the 100. They have absolutely no incentive to choose your company. So in order to draw a bit of their attention, you need to have already a good teaser, a good deck with all the details that they are looking for. Not the ones that you think are important, the ones that they want to see when they analyze or when they review a potential acquisition. That's already one. And then when they spend a bit of time at looking at your company, then you also need to make sure that all the details are properly documented in a data room where all the information is being kept up to date. Everything what they want to see is there with the logic name of the document, not just a scan of your document that says scan 4567. It doesn't mean anything. Like, you need to give your documents a proper name. And if you have those two things in your favor, so if the investor, because of preparing, already wants to look at your company, and if you have everything what we just discussed, your document, your processes documented, you have a proper data room, you have a second layer of management that can replace you when you're not around. On average, we see between 1 and 2 times EBITDA difference in what the seller is being offered.